Hi everyone, my name is Bianca Hurd and today I'll be diving into the topic of gamification, especially about how it aims to enhance user engagement, especially in the present. So according to game developer and researcher Jane McGonigal, we spend 3 billion hours a week worldwide playing video games, which is insane. One thing to keep in mind though is that gamers are not just older men playing World of Warcraft in their parents' basements. In fact, according to the Entertainment Software Association, the average gamer is 35 years old and 41% of the gamers are actually female. Gamers don't have to be just people who play video games. It can also be like people who use phone applications such as Candy Crush. But what is gamification in regards to video games? So basically, gamification is bringing gaming elements into real life scenarios. So Carl Kapp actually went into a better definition of this. He said that gamification is using game-based mechanics, aesthetics, and game thinking to engage people, motivate action, promote learning, and solve problems in a non-game context. So why is this approach so important, especially in regards to maintaining the engagement of people of the present, especially in this crisis of engagement at the moment? Gamification isn't just adding points and digital badges into real life scenarios. That wouldn't be as engaging. So Yukai Chao, he did a TED talk called Gamification to Improve Our World. And he discussed his theory of octalysis, which is the 8 core drives which can lead to engagement. So, the first core drive is epic meaning and calling. He said that it motivates people because they feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. The second one is development and accomplishment. People feel motivated because they feel like they're improving, they're leveling up, they're achieving mastery. This is a massive one because it shows that you're improving and you want to continue to improve yourself. And the gamification actually allows you to feel encouraged to continue. The third core drive is empowerment of creativity and feedback. This just allows users to utilize their creativity to try new combinations and strategies, see feedback and adjust, therefore improving themselves over time. The fourth core drive is ownership and possession. This basically allows participants to have more virtual goods or currency, because if you feel like you own something, you want to improve it, you want to protect it, and you want to get more. A good example of this would be Habitica, which is a application that allows you to, it's like a to-do list, and as you check it off you receive experience points and coins, which is like the in-game currency, and you can purchase little outfits and decorations for your avatar within the game. If you do more tasks, you get more rewards, and then you improve your avatar. Core Drive 5 is social influences and relatedness. So this topic is basically what people do based on what other people think, do and say. Core Drive 6 is scarcity and impatience. People need something because they can't have it. Core Drive 7 is unpredictability and curiosity. You don't know what's going to happen next, it's a bit more chance. Similar to like the gambling industry actually, or just finishing a book or TV series. And then finally, Core Drive 8 is loss and avoidance. People are participating because they want to avoid losing something. This is really similar to Zombies Run, an app on your phone which encourages participants to run a little bit faster, work a little bit harder. When they're wearing their headphones, they can hear zombies getting closer and closer. And if they had already picked up some items that they need to return back to camp, they need to run faster to make sure they can save those items, encouraging to work harder and run faster and therefore exercise better. So, according to Robson, Plangger, Kietzmann, McCarthy and Pitt, gamification also includes positive and negative reinforcement. For those who don't know, Skinner was a psychologist and he made the theory of operant conditioning, which encourages people to either be given good things or have bad things taken away to reinforce a behaviour, which is just what gamification does with digital badges, points, moving people up the leaderboard and all that jazz. One thing to keep in mind though is that gamification is not just a learning game or a simulation, because a learning game is actually taking you to an imaginary world. Carl Kapp, he actually goes and says that learning games have a clear beginning, middle and end. Game-based learning is using a game to teach and reinforce a skill. and then a simulation is actually a realistic, controlled risk environment where learners can practice specific behaviours and experience the impacts of their decisions. So the reason why gamification isn't the same as these learning games or simulations, according to Seth Prybach, is that gamification creates a game layer on top of the real world instead of creating an imaginary world where the game consists. I actually had my own experience with gamification with Disney's Magic Timer by Oral-B. Basically, it would encourage users to brush their teeth for 2 minutes with a little illustration popping up, encouraging you to brush your teeth, and then afterwards they give you a nice big sticker to go on your sticker book and a little certificate to say that you've brushed your teeth once or twice a day, which was a lot of fun, and I really did witness how engaging gamification can truly be. I actually found myself looking forward to brushing my teeth every night, which was crazy. So, in conclusion, gamification is so successful at maintaining engagement with its users because it brings that element of play into everyday tasks that can sometimes be mundane, especially in educational and workplace environments. So bringing that playful element just really makes people enjoy what they do a little bit more. They feel motivated, they feel encouraged to continue because they want to improve, they want to level up and become a better person. If participants are motivated and encouraged and then rewarded for what they do, they will then repeat that behaviour and therefore learn a new skill, maintain that new behaviour, and therefore have a better, more fulfilled life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you another time. Bye!